Everyone remembers watching something. That's the problem. They remember the feeling, the colors, the voices, but not the details. When asked directly, adults in their 30s and 40s described the same childhood television show. A puppet program aired sometime in the late 1970s or early 1980s. They all call it Candle Cove. No network records exist, no broadcast logs, no tapes. Yet, hundreds of people insist they watched it every day. The name surfaced publicly in 2009 on a small nostalgia forum. Thread title: "Does anyone remember this creepy kids show?" User Iron Harbor wrote, "I swear there was this pirate show with puppets. It was on late afternoon. The sky was always gray. Did anyone else see this?" Within minutes, replies appeared. Yes, the pirates were wrong. The ship was called the Laughingstock, right? There was a candle talking? As the thread grew, so did the consistency. People from different states, different backgrounds, no connection to each other. Yet they described the same elements: a small pirate ship floating in a colorless sea, characters made of stiff, decaying puppets, a female pirate named Janice with a face that barely moved, a skeleton captain who never spoke, and a flickering candle with human teeth. The candle was called Candle Cove. It spoke softly, always directly to the viewer. Several users recalled the dialogue being wrong, too slow, too quiet, too intimate. One wrote, "The characters would stop and just stare at the camera for a long time. I remember feeling like they were waiting for me to answer." Another added, "They asked questions, but there was no pause for commercials, just silence, like the show expected you to talk back." Many remembered the audio cutting out entirely. No music, no narration, only the sound of breathing. What disturbed investigators later was not the imagery, it was the emotional consistency. Every person described the same reaction as a child: fear without explanation, the sense of being watched, a pressure in the chest. Children begged parents to turn it off, but also cried when they missed an episode. They were afraid of it, and afraid not to watch it. One forum reply ended the conversation. User Skyshale033, "You kids are talking about Candle Cove? You mean that show you watched every afternoon? When you asked me to turn it on, I thought you were playing pretend. The TV was always just static. I remember because you'd sit there for 30 minutes, staring, not moving, not talking." There was no show, just dead air. After that post, dozens of users stopped replying. A few tried to reconstruct episodes from memory. They described storylines that made no sense: children shrinking and being sewn into the ship's sails, characters disappearing mid-episode without comment, a recurring phrase whispered by the candle: "Do you remember your skin?" No one could recall how episodes ended, only that the screen would slowly darken while the candle remained visible, smiling. Psychologists later suggested mass false memory, pareidolia, shared suggestion, static-induced hallucinations in children, but this failed to explain one thing: why did the memories stop at the same age? Almost everyone claimed the show ended when they were around 8 or 9. No finale, no explanation. They simply stopped watching, as if something finished. In 2016, an anonymous user uploaded an audio file titled cc_test_1981.wave. The file contained only static for most of its duration. At the 11-minute mark, a voice emerged. "Come back to the cove." The voice was not clearly male or female. It sounded close, too close. "We kept the place warm for you." The file ended abruptly. The account was deleted within hours. Here is what most people forget to mention. When asked where they watched Candle Cove, the answer is always the same. Not in the living room, not with parents, but alone, sitting on the floor, very close to the screen, as if they didn't want to miss something whispered just for them. No physical evidence of Candle Cove has ever been found. No props, no scripts, no broadcast signal. But the memories persist, and occasionally, someone dreams of a gray sea, a creaking ship, and a candle that still remembers their name. Do not attempt recollection exercises. Do not stare at static. Do not answer if it speaks first.